Okay. This is take number 2. I freaking hate it when the camera just likes to shut off on me like that. Like, just, screw you, you know? Like, okay. So, the race was kind of good today, you know? To be all fair and honest with you, I mean, there really wasn't much to the race unless you want to talk about just the absolute craziness that happened on the last few laps of the race. We had an overtime finish, which usually isn't the case when going to Sonoma at all. Like, I can't remember the last time there was like an overtime or at least like a green white checkered finish at Sonoma. Like, when was the last time that happened? I can't remember at all. Maybe, I don't know, like 08 or something? I don't know. But yeah, though, guys. Yeah, so this video might just be just quick a little bit, but basically, one of the few things I want to get out of the way here is that finally NASCAR is racing at California once again. Unfortunately, they couldn't race earlier this year with the Fontana race. It was, yeah, of course, my home race got canceled, of course, due to COVID and all that sort of stuff, and it didn't look like to be the same with Sonoma either. Like, in my predictions video, I was saying Sonoma and Watkins Glen are not going to happen. They're going to replace them with other racetracks or something like that. But they didn't. We were able to race. So, we were able to race in California, albeit with a limited crowd. Things haven't been pretty good here in California. And, like, amusement parks like Disneyland has been opening again and all that sort of stuff. And I'm actually hoping to go there in July or at least in June, hopefully, but it may not happen. And my last hurrah for like a vacation would be, or like at least for like a day off, would be Las Vegas, the race in Vegas. Basically, it's just take a freeway, go down, and you'll reach Vegas, you know, like, there's another racetrack that's close to me, which, quote-unquote, close, which is 3 hours from, of course, my house and stuff, but basically, though, guys, I'm glad NASCAR raced in California, of course, and, of course, as a Hendrick fan, Hendrick Motorsports just continues to keep dominating the field, you know? I guess we could officially say that Hendrick Motorsports is back. Sorry, there's something there. I thought, but yes, Hendrick Motorsports, we can officially say, is back, and it has just been an absolute. It's been pretty cool to see them just absolutely just tearing up the field and stuff. You know, of course, you know, Bowman, Elliott, and Larson have been tearing it up. Byron has been really consistent, you know, whatnot, sort of have you. So, I mean, yeah. And like I said, got not much else to talk about for the race, you know. And as I said before, you know, this has been more exciting than the other Sonoma races we had before. Of course, like I said, beyond, like, I don't know, in other videos, or I can't remember the last time I made a Sonoma review. Is this my first in-depth thoughts? I know I didn't do one in 2017. I know I did one in 2018. Actually, there was a reaction video on the first few laps of the Sonoma race. And 2019, I didn't do one because that was when I was like a little bit more fatter and and I was going through other stuff around that time, though. But I mean, yeah, I just can't remember. Yeah, this is the first kind of maybe Sonoma review since like in 3 years, so that's definitely something interesting to keep in mind. Yeah, that's something interesting, though. But no, bro, I gotta say, though, yeah, that's not much else I have to say about the race, other than, well, I guess there is something I could say about the race, and it doesn't really involve the race, but it really involves how people perceive the race. And of course, we know NASCAR on Twitter complains a lot about the littlest things ever and whatnot, sort of have you. But of course, there are times when, of course, you know, when something needs to be called out on, it kind of needs to be called out on, you know. But goddamn, Twitter was having a go at it at NASCAR on Fox, though. But yeah, so if you want to know what was really the whole deal, basically what happened or what preceded it was this. Basically, NASCAR on Fox. A lot of people have been very pissed off with the broadcast for a while. Me, myself, I have not enjoyed their broadcast at all. There have been some races where it was like, okay, yeah, good broadcasting. But then there's just some other races where, of course, like, this is just terrible. The most recent race I can remember was last weekend's Coca-Cola 600. I didn't talk much about that race because, well, there was a better race that happened during that day too. And today there was a better race too. The F1 race in Baku, you know? And that's not just because Hamilton fucked up, but honestly, it's cool to see the mighty fall. I mean, honestly, it's just, just other races were just going on, you know, and all that sort of stuff. Or we just had a good race, you know, the Indy 500. But, yeah, but there was a segment, of course. Well, there was a moment in last weekend's race where they were focusing on Mike, Jeff, Clint, and Jay Leno they're talking about, I don't know, like, promoting his whole show, and they weren't even showing half of the racing. You know, and I don't know, it was something about talking about cars, talk about, you know, sex and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, sex is pretty exciting. It's just why you're talking about it here. You know, we could discuss about that on Twitter maybe, but, I just gotta, yeah, that's just the most recent moment I can remember where really the Fox broadcast was just terrible. And today, it was alright. I was just seeing non-stop just hate, though. Like, this is really where I'm like, okay, you're maybe stepping a little bit too far on the hate. Like, people have just been like, I don't know. People also been disliking the Put It Out. Like, honestly, a few weeks, like, back when the season started, when Put It Out was starting, this Put It Out segment was starting. People honestly love it. I mean, hell, I loved it too, you know, and stuff like that. You know, and I mean, people now are just starting to hate it now all of a sudden, and I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Hell, even Jarrett the Iceberg was even going at it, like, just outright, goddamn. I never knew the biggest sin in a NASCAR broadcast is what the drivers eat. Interesting there. I don't know, but basically, yeah, guys, apparently the biggest sin in a racing broadcast is what the drivers eat and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Once again, it's NASCAR Twitter going ape ship crazy, which is not surprising. But yeah, I'm rambling on way too long. Basically, that one half of the video was about the race, and the other half was about people. I feel like we're just going way too crazy on the Fox broadcast day, and frankly, they do deserve criticism. Don't think I love Fox. I'm not like NRF where I just suck Fox's dick and all that sort of stuff. You know, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, watch this video with your parents, kids. God damn, God damn. So I said in this video about I mentioned dick sucking, and then I mentioned how sex is exciting. Which, don't get me wrong, sex is exciting. This is just, I don't know why I had to mention it in one video, but I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here, guys. So, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you didn't, dislike it. If you liked it, please like it. I don't know when the next race is gonna come out, or when the next Spider Cup Series race is coming out. Because I've been painting and stuff, and all that sort of stuff. You know, stuff. I've been doing stuff in the other room, the main studio set where I'm doing all the races and stuff. So, thank you all for watching, of course, the video again, and we'll see you in the next one.